Hello.
It's his birthday.
Hello.
birthday.
I'm missing one key component. There we go. Best
for
birthday present ever is
Thanks
you
for
guys.
joining us, everyone. It is Bruce's actual birthday today, this moment, right now. And we have put together some of Bruce's favorite things to share with you. Did you know that?
I did know that, and these are my favorite things.
Well, it was hard to narrow it down because he is an extreme user of the products.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's true.
thank God I
Yeah.
get a pretty steep discount
Yeah,
because
exactly.
we'd go broke.
Don't say that. Don't remind them that they're going broke. Like,
No, they're not. I
'Cause-
just use so many.
Well,
Yeah.
Good things.
we
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
have some very deep discounts today. And in addition, as you guys know, Bruce is the one who brought Wellis Air to SuzanneSummers.com. It's such a good fit for our brand because obviously we care about things that help us live a cleaner lifestyle and that help remove toxins from our lifestyle. So it would fit that Suzanne's son would be the one to come up with what we think is the best in category of these products that help to clean the air in your indoor
Oh
home.
my gosh, it knows that I'm sick.
Yeah, she's sensing stuff. Every time we come inside from outside, like they just arrived, it changes to orange and sometimes red. It was red a little earlier. But I tell you, and my heart goes out to everyone who's dealing with fires right now. We have a huge one here close to Los Angeles. If you're not affected, but you're near the smoke, please do yourself a favor and get a Wellis Air. It's one of the things it does best is clear the toxic smoke from the air. We had a dear friend of ours who's an indoor air expert. We flew out to New Jersey. You've probably seen her on some of our Facebook Lives or ads. And she was in the middle of the smoke from the New Jersey fires. Was that just last year?
No, it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay. And no, I think it was last year. It was last May. Anyway,
Year and a half. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So it was the Outdoor Air Index quality AQI, which you've probably seen on your smartphones, was 398. No, 498. It goes up to 500. Like that's as bad as
That's like
the
how
air
you're
gets.
in a wall of smoke.
Exactly. And so she was in the middle of all of that smoke coming down from the Canadian fires. Inside, after she turned this on, it was around 30. Quite a dramatic.
crazy.
It's
She called
amazing.
us
Yeah.
and she was like, wow,
Yeah.
you have a workhorse here. She was really excited because she deals with all the products that help you to have a cleaner, healthy home. You're good.
Yeah,
And
we sent it to her to evaluate.
yes, she was really excited about this. So you guys know we have been out of stock on this for some time. Bruce just got them back in stock and
Look at the new branding. Whoa.
Yes, it's so clean and elegant and chic. You can put this on the floor. You can put it on a counter, however you like. And it is usually $4.99, and you can get it today for $3.99. So
Wow.
it's $100 off at SuzanneSummers.com. Girls, do you want to put the signs up?
And I want to emphasize, we always show it on a counter for these Facebook Lives because it's convenient. But we have all of ours in the house. We have one or two on each floor. They're all on the ground. And when you think about it, what's going on the ground is the most toxic air. Because air, like anything else, particles in the air are sensitive to gravity and they fall to the ground. And now you have those contaminants on the ground. The other thing to know, especially folks living back east where people have a lot of basements, what do you store in your basement? You store paints, you store chemicals,
books.
you store cleaning supplies, old books.
files.
All of those things create off-gassing, very dangerous. And we used to be able to handle it, but we're just under such a bombardment of toxic chemicals that, and we learned this from Caroline Blazowski, up to 50% of the air on your first floor, if you're in Italy, that would be the 0 floor, is comprised of air that's come up through the floorboards and the vents from your basement. So all those toxic chemicals that are off-gassing, if you do nothing else, if like you're not ready to get one of these, get those chemicals out of your basement today.
Well,
Put
and
them
a
on the
lot
side
of us
the
think
house.
if we have those things in our garage or in our attic or in our basement that they're not in our air, but they circulate. So
Yeah.
this is all circulating through our vents. If you have an HVAC system or
Yeah.
air circulates. So a lot of times toxins can come in, we have our car in the garage and that brings in the gasoline and we'll see this go, or if our door is open to the street and someone drives by. So you never know what is bringing into your home that is creating this toxic air, but we don't have as much circulation in our homes. So that's why Wellis Air, it's small, it's quiet, it does not make that loud fan noise like your HEPA filters do. And HEPA
It's on.
filters are good.
It's on right
Yeah,
now.
this is on.
Yeah, there's no like high or low. It's just on.
So anyway, we're very excited to have this product back. A ton of you have it and are saying, thank you, and it's great, and we love it. As Bruce said, go ahead.
One of the things I wanted to point out, talking about your car, and because you don't always have to smell something to have the contaminated VOCs around, all the off-gassing. When you go, except for folks in Jersey, when you go and you pump your own gas, the benzene chemicals can actually attach to your clothing and stay on your body for up to 2 hours. So a lot of people don't even realize they've just filled their tank, and now you think like, okay, the wind has gotten rid of it. No, you're bringing that stuff inside. So this is actually killing all of those bad, harmful chemicals that are on your body.
And we most of us are now aware that we get off-gassing from our carpets, they spray our furniture with fire
Off-gassing
retardants.
used to just be from grandpas. Sorry.
So those VOCs that we bring in, that new car smell that, some people still really love, those are the toxic chemicals that you're smelling. So
Yeah.
this is a way to help make your home a healthier place. So this is why we're excited to have this product, and thanks for bringing us another toxic free. You're falling right in line. Your mother was proud.
A lot of people say, does this get rid of particles in the air? This is actually different from a HEPA filter. HEPA filters sit there and passively try to circulate the air. Used to be the gold standard, and they do it. Some are better than others. Do a good job of actually circulating the air and pulling it through a filter, and they trap those particles on the filter. But tell them about what's on those filters.
Oh, the filters are nasty.
Yeah.
And you have to change them. If you're not changing your filter and using a clean filter, you're actually putting more toxicity into your air. So
Reintroducing it.
please, if you have a HEPA filter, please change the filter and put on a mask and gloves and do it outside, because you are now in contact with the concentration of all of those toxins that we're trying to remove from the air. Wellis Air doesn't have a filter. It just has a cartridge. So it has a really clean, easy cartridge that goes in the back.
They come in little
It's
box like
harmless
this.
to humans and children and pets, and it helps to clean the air the same way nature cleans the air.
Yeah, and in fact, the interesting thing about HEPA filters is all of those particles are trapped on a filter. But if there are contaminants attached to those particles, they're still alive. So the difference between HEPA and this is it doesn't remove the particles from the air, it kills the contaminants on the particles. Big difference.
Yeah.
So, and this is actually what happens in nature every day. This is how nature stays in homeostasis. Nature stays in balance because hydroxyls, which is what this puts out from natural solutions. We have an orange oil version and we have a hydrogen peroxide dilution version. Both are naturally found in nature. It goes out and it actually goes to each particle, each molecule, and kills it by stealing a hydrogen molecule. That's all it does. And as soon as you take that hydrogen molecule out, it neutralizes as being a molecule. Neutralizes it.
It's the same way the trees keep our air clean.
Yes.
It's mimicking nature. So I don't know how you guys figured this out, but they did. Bruce learned about this. We were very we had learned a lot about air purifiers when Violet had Lyme disease and ended up with multiple chemical sensitivity. She could walk in a building, they say some things you can't smell. She could sense everything.
Yeah.
And for those of you who have severe allergies or are intolerant of certain things, or when you walk into a room and you're like, oh, and you have to leave.
Violet would
that
just
was
say,
Violet.
nope.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Exactly. So we invested in a really expensive and very large HEPA filter because we were like, we have to get the best one. It was so loud and it was so expensive, and we come to find out that it really wasn't doing as good of a job as, this is technology advances. This is the newest thing in technology, and when technology advances, we see the price come down and we see it get smaller. So how elegant to just have this small, it's going to just disappear on oh look, it's so small.
It's about the size of a ream of legal size paper. So it's about the same thickness and about the same height.
All right, well, I'm going to let you show everyone your cool new thing, and then I'm going to have Violet come in to talk with you about supplements.
Okay, we have something new. I teased this in the last Facebook Live I did a couple months ago, but we have these in stock, and every new machine gets it. And if you already have a machine and you want one of these, just reach out to us and we'll send you one. When we ship these and they go through the air, something that it took us a while to learn is that the air pressure actually makes these so tight. And it doesn't, it's not just because...
Some of you were having a hard time opening, so he got you a tool to open it.
And you just put it on there like that, and you twist it off.
Yeah, it makes it really easy.
So save this. When you get it, save it, and you use it for your next cartridges.
Yeah.
So just
Someone
wanted to
was
tease that.
asking how often they need to change the cartridge.
That's every 90 days. Every 90 days. What's in here is a natural solution. So once you break the seal, and now it's exposed to the air, to oxygen, it starts to oxygenate. So it has about a 90-day expiration on it. So once you open it, you put it in the back, you put the wick in, and you put it in the back of the unit, turn it back on, and then, in 90 days, the lights will go on. There's a red light that goes on over here that tells you to change it. And depending on where you are in the country, you'll have some liquid left over. If you're in a very dry, arid, desert-like area like Southern California, most of that liquid will be used up. If you're in a very high humidity area and it's hot, like in Florida, you're actually going to see up to 40% left. Don't worry, it is still time to throw that out because it's been exposed to the air for 90 days. So we put enough in there to make sure that people in the middle of a desert and somewhere in the country don't run out, but it's plenty for people in high humidity areas.
And also, the cartridges are about, they retail at $59.99. If you get them on subscription, you're going to get another 10% off. So it'll be about $54 for 3 months. So it's $18 a month for your cartridge, and you only have to change it every 3 months. So it makes it super easy,
But they're hard to change, right?
Super easy to change. And also put them in your fridge when you get them, because again, he was saying there's a freshness to the liquid, and then once you put it in your unit, it's going to last you for 90 days.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm going to let the girls come in.
Okay.
How much are the cartridges when you have to have another one?
She just explained.
I just said
sorry.
$59.99, but if you get them on subscription, it's only $54.99.
I
So
love-
it's about $18 a month.
The subscription aspect of this, because obviously I'm lucky and I get cartridges whenever I want, but actually it would be even more convenient to be on subscription.
Yeah,
because
It's
then
such
I
a
have
convenience.
to exactly
Yeah.
because it comes directly to your home. I still have to not be lazy and be like, hey Dad, need a new cartridge. On top of everything there is to remember in life, it's so easy when it just comes to you.
Also, I appreciate a routine, and so to know that it's pretty consistently every 3 months. It's different if you have, a face wash that you have on subscription. Sometimes you use the face wash faster, and
Right.
sometimes you use
Yeah.
it a little slower.
Yeah.
It's a little easier because it's always going to be.
This
3
is like
months.
clockwork.
Yeah.
And it's constantly. Also know that it's rated for 1,000 square feet, but like a HEPA filter, the hydroxyls that come out are more concentrated close to the unit. So it will reach 1,000 square feet, but the higher efficacy is closer to the unit. So if you have like an attached garage and you're feeling like the effects of VOCs, benzene and gasoline fumes that are coming from the garage, put it close to that door because it'll actually work harder and work faster. If you have an odor issue, musty closet, things like that, put it close to there.
And you can move it too. You can
Absolutely.
take one unit and just move it around.
We have people who unplug it and take it to work every day.
Can you buy it in England?
Email us and we'll find out where I don't know who the distributor is because we're working on the distribution in Europe because we want to distribute in Italy because I don't know if you guys know this, but we love Italy.
True.
Wait, what if the machine doesn't change color and stays blue longer than 3 months?
The machine
It'll tell you when it's ready.
Exactly.
So just trust the machine.
So, for instance, I'm going to unplug it here, and it turns off. When I turn it back on, it'll cycle through. See, it's red, blue, orange, red, blue, orange. So it'll cycle through. So probably by the time we're done with this Facebook Live, it'll stabilize again. And what it's doing is testing. It's like, oh, how many VOCs are out there? And that's all that it's doing is testing the VOCs. That's not an indicative of the odors, just the VOCs, just
I
the
think
off-gassing.
what Carol Johnson is asking is if it's only blue and it doesn't change color, is there something wrong?
No, not necessarily. It means that your air is very stable.
That's actually not what she was asking. She was just saying because I said it's a consistent 3 months when it changes to tell you that the cartridge has run out. So she was saying, what if it takes longer than 3 months and it hasn't told you yet?
Oh.
So I'm just saying.
Sorry.
Just,
It actually
just pay,
can't.
just pay attention to
Yeah.
the machine. The machine's going to tell you when it's ready to.
There's a chip on the back of the cartridge, and it's a simple chip that's literally a countdown chip. If it's on 24/7, which we suggest because it draws less power than your smartphone.
Mm-hmm.
So leave it on 24/7 because what happens is at night when you go to bed, then it really has a chance because we're not reintroducing contaminants going inside and outside or with a window open or something like that, and it really goes out and does its work.
So if she's had it on constantly for 90 days
Yes.
and this is not telling her to change it, you're saying she should still change the cartridge at 90 days?
If the warning light hasn't come on to tell her to change it, then let us know. Then it's not supposed to function that way.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it should come on at 90 days if she's had it plugged in
Correct.
the whole time.
Correct.
Okay,
Sorry, that was so
Carol,
difficult
yeah,
to
I
It
answer.
really felt like a word problem. In that
Exactly.
I was traumatized
Two
again.
Wellis airs are traveling at 50 miles
I was
an
like,
hour.
get me out
One
of
But
this
one
word
started in
problem.
Boston.
Yeah.
the other leaves 3 hours later.
I can't. It's like really
Exactly.
scarring.
Camelia was really good at this.
Yeah.
Camelia was really good at
I
wording
can
it.
imagine
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
I
can
think
I go,
that's why
"Oh,
I gave
4."
a very succinct answer.
Yes, I just don't know that it was correct. That's what I was trying to figure out. So can we talk about some of your other favorite
Sure.
things where you moved the Wellis air to the side? And
Sure.
why don't we talk about...
And look, oh, no, I thought the air was stable.
No.
It's not stable yet.
So we're going to talk about Bruce's
We doing supplements?
starter kit. Yeah.
You know my
So-
favorite supplement. It's resveratrol,
Well,
right?
yeah, we can talk about resveratrol because resveratrol, when people say wine is healthy, a lot of times what they mean is that there's an ingredient in wine that has health benefits, and that is resveratrol, which is found in lower concentrations in wine, but in high concentration in this supplement, and it has a lot of anti-aging benefits and antioxidants, and it can help combat the effects of oxidative stress, which can cause aging prematurely if there's too much oxidative stress. But you would have to drink 715 glasses of wine, which
Okay.
maybe my
Oh.
dad could. Yeah. Maybe it's possible to get the amount of resveratrol that's in one serving in this bottle.
So
Wait,
I
One serving
basically,
is one capsule.
I don't even get a full serving of resveratrol in a year's worth of wine.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So in one capsule, you get equivalent to 715 glasses of wine worth of resveratrol.
Yeah, so resveratrol is it's a longevity compound that you'll find it in grapes. It's how grapes protect themselves from the mold, and so that compound is now available. And of course, ours has got an incredible purity and potency. So that's a good one, Bruce.
That's a great one, and I have been taking this for 20 years.
Yeah, probably 25
Yeah.
years.
That's
yeah.
one of the OG homegirls. Like, she's always out there. You know what I mean? Any like little vitamin starter kit you'd get, like, she would be right there.
Well, if you have someone
Right there
knowledgeable
in it.
telling you.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with your multi?
I can start with it.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. We joke because everyone knows I take about 200 supplements a day, but there
Everyone
are times,
knows. Ask anyone.
Well, everyone that's watching who's been here before knows that. And there are times where I have a baggie for when I first wake up, after lunch and after dinner. And I'll be honest with you, there are times where I just can't do it. It's just like I can't choke those down right now. I look in my little baggie for my multivitamin. That's something I religiously take every day because at least I'm covering most of the spectrum.
That's actually what our doctor told us too. I said, if I'm just not taking my supplements, what do I absolutely have to take? And he said, definitely your multi. He said, this is going to have your basic vitamins and minerals. And for me, if I'm not getting my minerals, I mean, obviously I need my vitamins too, but if I'm not getting those minerals, for me, that's where I find my anxiety will spike.
Yes.
So this helps you cover your bases. It's 2 a day.
Yeah.
This
Someone
is a
just asked,
no-brainer.
if I'm allergic to wine, does that mean I'm allergic to resveratrol?
No.
No.
Ask your doctor.
Yeah, it does not necessarily mean there's a correlation. You might be allergic to sulfites. You might be allergic to grapes. I don't know what you are allergic to in.
Aren't there histamines in wine?
Yeah, well, the sulfates can be problematic for some people. Like my sister can drink European wine, but she can't drink California wine.
Me too. It's like when I go to Italy, I don't feel sick or anything when I drink.
That's
the
it. We're
wine.
going, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But here, sometimes I wake up the next day, I'm like, I had 1 glass of wine. Why am I?
It's the
hungover?
sulfate. Some
You
people
know?
are. My sister turns bright red
Yeah.
on the sulfates.
I'm just always red.
All right, the second one that is in Bruce's starter kit,
Oh,
Omega.
the omega-3.
omega-3.
Another one of the OG
Yeah.
girls at the club.
The
Yeah.
essential fatty acids.
Yeah.
I actually went to the doctor and my omega-3 fatty acid count was low. So they
Really?
told me to take 2. And then he said, where do you get your omega-3s? And I said, I forget the brand, but it's on my grandma's website. And he said, oh, Caroline does the supplements on your grandma's website, right? And I said, yeah. And he said, oh, she knows what she's doing. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh my gosh, what a compliment.
Because some omega-3s, if you get them from the wrong source, they can have a lot of like mercury or something
Yeah.
because it's a fish oil, but ours is very clean.
Well,
I trust
here-
it.
And also
so you
highly
know.
bioavailable.
You see this insignia here, IFOS, is the International Fish Oil Standards. And we have a 5-star rating. That's the highest. It's out of 5.
Wow.
5 out of 5.
Wow.
So what
The
you-
achievement.
You have to make sure that when you are having fish or fish oil that you're having a low toxicity fish. So a lot of us think like, okay, if I need my omega-3s, can I just eat a bunch of fish? You can eat flaxseed, you can eat fish. There
Chia
are
seeds are
yeah,
good.
there are things that you can eat to increase your omega-3.
Chia.
But we source ours from cold, small Alaskan pollock. So it's a small fish. The bigger fish are the ones with the higher mercury.
That's why my doctor said anchovies, sardines, and wild caught fishes are the best ones.
Yeah.
So that you don't have.
Also,
mercury.
it's not burpy. Like Camellia,
It's not.
this girl will not take anything if it's going to come back on her. Am I right? She's sensitive. She's,
Yeah.
she's my sensitive flower.
This is Aries.
She is. Yep. So this one doesn't come back on you, does it?
Do we have any lysine?
We do.
Yeah.
Also,
We don't sell it, but I have
what
some.
I like
Oh,
about
sorry.
this
It's okay.
omega-3,
I had too many pineapples. I have canker sore.
we really need fats. My grandma would always talk about how we need good fats. And I really feel my cognitive function slipping when I'm not loading up on my fats. It's hard to get enough fat in the day because, like, how often do you say, oh, let me just go eat a tablespoon of flax seeds right now, or let me eat salmon for every meal, and like an avocado? Like, it's just hard to like really make sure you're getting your fats. So easy with just a supplement. All I have to do is take 1 or 2 of these. I'm good.
And isn't part of the reason because your fattiest organ is your
It's the brain.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why it needs fats.
Well,
And-
because my doctor has me on 2 omega-3s because my cholesterol count started to get a little high. So that is also something that you can ask your doctor about if extra omega-3 might be.
Can we have a moment
Okay.
to acknowledge
I
this
can't.
otter that
This-
lives with us?
She's so
No,
cute.
that's crazy. That's not okay.
So a little trick, when I can't take my vitamins and I just need to like get the essentials, I already told you I look for the 2 orange ones that are the multis, and then I look for all the oil-based ones. Those seem to be, whenever I do my blood work, those are the ones that are most important in terms of my levels. And so this is obviously going to be part of them. So if nothing else, I take this and I take the oil-based
Oh,
ones.
well, guess what other 2 you take?
There you go.
These 2 that are left. Of course, it has to be vitamin D3.
Yeah.
Everyone, even conventional doctors are telling people to take vitamin D3 now. This helps maintain bone health. It's good for so many things.
Yeah.
So many systems of the body, the
Yeah.
brain, the hormonal system, this is good for everything. Vitamin
Yeah.
D3.
And interestingly, we're getting into the winter months now, apparently, if the sun never gets above 60 degrees, you actually don't do the vitamin D conversion in your skin, because that's how we used to all get it when we were, young and running outside. But we don't have access to it, even if you had access. Like I'm talking to you, Minnesota. Right about now, the sun's not getting up to 60 degrees.
Wow, the shade to Minnesota.
No,
Our
I'm just
friends in
giving you, now
Minnesota.
you can get the protection. Most northern states don't get to
Yeah, no,
60%.
it is true.
Yeah.
And then you get sad.
Yeah, and then you get that.
Seasonal affect disorder is a real thing.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
We need to get our sunshine. So if you can get 20 minutes of naked time in the sun, you are getting your vitamin D3, but most of us aren't. So this is an easy supplement. It's inexpensive, and it's an easy one to take.
And it's 5,000 IUs. A lot of the ones that people go, oh, I take it, and they don't realize, because a lot of people get 1,000 IUs. And this is still only, it says 625% of your daily recommended.
Well, 2,000 is the recommended daily allowance, but most doctors will tell you that,
Mine has.
5,000. Look at that baby.
The soup lady of California just asked how old Bunny is. She's 2.
She
Oh,
is
see, it's so sweet.
Okay, one more
One more.
in Bruce's. We just picked 5 of his essentials. Do you know how hard it was to get the man down to 5 supplements?
Yeah.
But we did it. So this is our ubiquinol CoQ10 for cellular energy. This is a really important supplement. And if you're taking CoQ10, please make sure you get ubiquinol instead of ubiquinone. I hope you buy ours, but if you buy somebody else's, don't get ubiquinone because it doesn't absorb as readily as ubiquinol.
That's why it's called-
none of that.
Exactly. You beat me to it. Look at dad jokes are rubbing off. Ubiquinone.
Okay, so I want to get the price in here for you on this because this is Bruce's 5-piece supplement starter kit. The retail value is $189.95. We're Bruce's birthday gift. We have it at $99.99. It's 47% off at SuzanneSummers.com. So here you go, Facebook. The multivitamin omega-3, the CoQ10, vitamin D, and resveratrol. Again, 47% off. So this is a limited time offer. So I hope you can jump in and grab that. But now we're going to switch over and talk about Bruce's.
How does he have skin that looks 30, 40 years younger?
Jeff actually did today. I sent Jeff a photo of the 3 of us, and Jeff said, he looks younger than he did in that photo. It was a photo when we were like 4.
That's cute. Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Tell us about. He uses so many more products than this, but I got him down to 5.
But this is the core.
Do you want to turn one?
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're so cute.
I leave this in the shower
He's talking about our everyday cleanser.
And
Beautiful everyday cleanser for men and women.
And what's interesting, we're all so used to sudsy stuff. What's in the sudsy stuff, Caroline?
Yeah, sodium lauryl sulfate is
Yeah.
what is in most conventional products
And
as a sudsy agent.
I'm sensing that's not the best thing for you.
It is a known carcinogenic ingredient, and
There
we
you
use
go.
it all the time.
And it's allowed,
It is allowed, and
not
it's,
regulated.
it's in our hand washes and our bubble baths and our shampoo and our face washes and our dishwashing detergent. And we've never allowed sodium lauryl sulfate. People are starting to catch on now. So it's a gentle coconut cleanser.
And if you haven't tried this, and you try it the first time, you're going to just a few squirts in your hands, rub it all over your face, but you're going to notice it doesn't suds up. I had to learn, because I grew up on, Dial soap. Sorry, I shouldn't say. Or just hand soap, just regular old soap.
Bar soap.
Bar soap. And my face would always be dried out, and then it would excrete a lot of oil because it's trying to balance, and then it was this vicious cycle. When I started using this has also been like 25 years, my skin balanced out, and now, I don't know the analogy, but it's really soft and balanced.
Because you're giving your skin pH balanced, you're cleansing and you're moisturizing. You're not drying it out and then it over
Once
moisturizing.
again, this is the everyday cleanser.
Everyday cleanser.
Because
Okay.
you can use it every day.
Every day and every night. It also for you people who wear makeup, you can use it to remove your eye makeup and your lipstick.
And it's gentle, and it's not
dirt.
For
oil.
that, you need 40 of those.
He squirts this about 12 times every morning.
Again, I get a deep discount, so I'm liberal.
He loves it. No one loves the calming toner like Bruce.
Yeah.
You know who else loves this?
Who?
Jill. Jill uses the calming toner. She's like, I keep it in the office. I just spray my face during the day. It's so refreshing.
I love it.
After I get out of the shower and I dry off, this is the first thing I put on my face, and I just let it air dry. Because in my mind, that's doing something even better.
So this is what happens twice a day.
Well, how else would you let it dry?
We'll pat it dry.
No. Every time he washes his face, he now knows, because this girl needs a nice blow dry.
Yeah.
So I have very curly hair, so I don't want mist or frizz in this hair. So every time he does this, I would have to duck and hide somewhere. So now it's so sweet. Like, he knows now. He walks to the other side of the bathroom and then he sprays his 12 sprays of calming toner.
12 to 15.
Is it 15?
I don't know. I just spray until...
It's the same every time. You were so OCD. Like, there's a...
I don't count. I count with this because I am OCD. And
how many do you use?
I used to do 15. You're like, 15's a lot.
15
I'm like,
plus?
okay, I'll cut it down. So I was going to do 13, but 13 is an unlucky number, so I do 12.
You use 12 squirts of everyday cleanser?
Funny and
How many do you use?
like 2.
What do you use, Camelia?
Yeah, like 4.
Wait, there's a lot of face here.
But I use 4, like, in
I'm
both.
stunned. How many squirts do you guys use on your everyday cleanser? I'm actually stunned. I mean, your mom used a lot, but she's like, but I wear makeup. You don't wear makeup. I was like, I do. I wear makeup every day. You just don't see it. Okay, Barbara uses 3.
My skin's happy.
How is he not dripping wet? A lot of you were saying 3. 1. Okay, I couldn't get my... 8. Karen uses 8. Girls, you got to come help us with this.
Okay.
3 to 4.
Okay, 2 to 3. I used to use 3 to 4. I'm finding I'm using 5 to 6 now because I'm putting it directly on the washcloth. And when I put it directly on the washcloth, it like soaks up a little more.
Everyone's
3 to
saying
4.
3 to 4.
I would say 3 to 4 is pretty normal.
Oh, Antique Mary, 5.
5.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love this community. Like, we all know how many squirts of everyday cleanser.
But
we
if
use.
3 to 4
wait,
is good,
how many do I
imagine
use?
how
Wait.
good 12 is.
I thought you were still talking
Yeah, I thought we were talking about the calming toner.
No, the calming toner,
I
we
use
went
7.
back.
I use 7 for
7.
everyday
Okay.
Interesting.
Because when I want to take off my makeup with it, I feel like,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it depends. Is it morning or night?
yeah.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I use 3 in the morning and I use 6 at night.
And I tend to only do it in the shower. Like, I only wash my face at night.
Wow,
if I
J
shower.
Vice Garbag doesn't use cleanser at all. What do you don't? Wow, I'm impressed.
Okay.
And a little bit jealous.
Yeah,
I
people
would
just
love-
don't have to wash their face. That
Wow.
would really solve a lot of
I
problems.
don't know
in
if
my
I'm
life.
impressed. Well, I
Called out.
I don't know how you do that. So you wear very little makeup. Okay. Okay. New Yorker does one. I understand that.
Okay.
Yep. 3 to 4 every time they cleanse. Okay.
Okay.
This is an excellent discussion. After you cleanse and tone, move on.
Then we move to the only one who's more excited about this is Alan. This is the liquid oxygen. I put this on, and it's the same. After the toner dries, then I put this. I use 4 squirts. Okay, now how many do people use? I use 4.
Oh, I don't use 4. I think I use 3. I use 3 of the liquid oxygen.
3.
It depends. It depends if I have been in the sun for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
I actually
because Camilla loves it for sun exposure.
Yeah.
After you've had sun
I'm
exposure.
going to put some on my hands right now too because they're really dry.
Oh.
Okay, I guess I just use it pretty liberally.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's
But my
enough to
hands
actually
are so dry that
put
they've
a
been
thin
cracking.
layer over your entire body.
Because
Yeah.
of this weather.
Yeah.
Well,
very
you know where I use it every day after I do a toner.
Morning or evening?
Usually in the morning, but after every shower. And some, often I shower twice a day because I'm compulsive.
2 pumps. Michelle said I'm cheap with it.
Pump.
But the
You don't need a lot, to be honest.
that I was gonna make a Tupac. joke,
Yes,
but
you guys.
that taste.
Sorry, the birthday cake is because it is Bruce's birthday. We are
My
celebrating
dad's
the
birthday.
But I want to tell you because for women who are thinking whether or not this would be good for a man in their life, this is excellent after you shave.
It is. It really helps calm irritation.
Yeah, and I'm sure like if you shave your legs or other body parts, it would be very helpful. I would imagine.
It really is. Now we're moving on to the ageless serum.
Yeah.
This is our most wonderful and highly effective anti-aging serum.
And it
I know
smells
there's
so
like a
good.
movement now not to say anti-aging. We shouldn't say anti-aging. Aging is, you know what? I'm calling BS. I do say anti-aging. I do believe in anti-aging. Not all things about aging are great. Our skin, our health, our organs,
Well, this
they
is
do
another-
diminish as we age.
And
So
it's-
we're trying to turn back the things that aren't as good as when we were young. Not everything, but no problem with the word anti-aging.
I thought I could get you to sing
That's
if I could turn back time. But the other thing is we all you can't stop aging, but we're always trying to get the best quality of life. So your skin being actually your biggest organ is just like loving all of this great skincare.
Yeah, and it's also nice to see, like, I can't tell you the amount of times people tell me how great my parents look, and like people who don't know my parents, when I show them pictures, like they're so impressed by my parents, or when they meet my parents for the first time, they're so impressed. And I think it's a tribute to my parents don't get plastic surgery, very little cosmetic anything done, but they really take care of themselves. They live a healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, supplements, and they use products that are great for their skin. So my parents aren't trying to look 20 years old. They're like around their 60s, but they look so
We're on
good.
the edge. We're not there yet. We're on the edge.
You're
Give us-
you're gonna be
I'm on the edge. I'm not there yet.
well. Anyway,
You're on the
I'm
edge of
just
glory.
saying that I don't think anybody needs to look an age that they're not. But
Yes.
aging gracefully. I mean, it's like we talk about Mizu, Zion's grandmother, who
Yeah.
looks so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's so true.
And she doesn't look like a different person. And by the way, whichever way you decide to age is fine, but I do think it's a testament
Or-
to these products.
You know, there's people where you're like, oh, they look really good for 70, but they're actually like 55.
Yeah.
It's because of all of like the things they put in their face.
Right.
Okay, you guys, this is the 5-piece skincare kit. We're going to talk about the bioactive moisturizer, but I want you to see this deal because
It's
this
Whoa,
5-piece
wow.
kit
All of this for $99?
Yes,
I
we did a
cannot believe
massive
that.
birthday
Wow.
discount
That's
for Bruce.
And you're
The
welcome.
cleanser, the toner, the liquid oxygen therapy, the ageless serum, which is loaded with sea algae, the bioactive moisturizer. It is worth $220. You're getting it for $99.99 plus free shipping. It's 55% off.
Wow.
He isn't even 55 anymore.
Whoa. Hey,
You
why
could
would I do
get
that?
2 of them, and it would still be less than all of it usually costs.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I have something to comment on that. So, I recently, aka this week, I have had a cold all week, and so I've been home from work, and I started getting a little stir crazy. So I cleaned up my closet. I mean, my bathroom.
That's
And
right to work.
in cleaning out my bathroom, I also decided that I would take a step out of my dad's book, and I pre-packed a toiletry kit for travel because I travel so much, as you all know. And so I ordered all these little tiny sample like size travel containers on Amazon, and I now have 2 of everything. I packed
that's
one
so
for my
nice.
boyfriend's house, one for just like
So great.
travel in general, and
Good
then
idea.
one for my bathroom. So I actually have 3 of everything. But if that sounds like something that's kind of fun to you, right
guys,
now is
people-
a really good time.
People are
that's a
freaking
good-
out
That's
about
a
this
good-
deal.
That's a really good
Yeah.
idea. It's
Antique Mary said, "That's why I'm a level 5 because you can't stop buying your great products." Perry
true.
said, "I get paid tomorrow. Can I get it tomorrow?" Yes, it'll still be live tomorrow. You can still get this special tomorrow. It really is an incredible deal. We wanted to, we wanted to do something special.
It's a good idea, the
Bruce's
travel
birthday.
thing, because it's
Oh.
hard to travel. Oh, look at this. It's a happy birthday.
Wait, my hands are really
I know.
moisturized.
That's why I didn't do it either.
Do I need to do it?
Yeah.
What kind of cake? It's a carrot cake.
Like your own cake.
It's
Just
okay.
like one, and then I'll get the rest. Okay, there. Now be done. Well, you didn't do it.
Well, you said, okay, there. I thought you saw something that I didn't.
No.
Nope.
I like lighting.
Uh-oh.
Fire.
Oh no.
Fire. Are these trick?
No.
No, but they don't like to share. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you. Thank
Make a
you.
wish.
Oh,
Yay!
I'm going to give you a taste
Here,
of your
I'll let
cake.
Mr. Day.
I had to think my wish.
He likes frosting, so I'm just going to cut the back of this
wow.
like this. Yep.
Frosting.
That's an interesting move, Mom.
Yeah, I like
It's
it.
really bothering Violet.
Hold this for me, honey. Well,
Wow, this is actually the best piece of cake anyone's
Ready?
ever cut for me.
come a little closer.
Yeah, nuts and frosting, your 2 favorite things.
Oh, God,
Oh
that
Wow.
my
looks
god.
so good.
Wow.
Wow.
It's carrot cake,
Whoa.
guys. Can I show
Wow.
them up close?
Yes,
Oh my god. Wow, this looks incredible.
No,
Look at this.
is from,
Magnolia.
yeah, this is just like
Raisins in
straight
it.
up real gluten, sugar.
Gluten cake.
But I like this bakery. It's called Magnolia Bakery. They have one in New York and they have one in LA, and I don't know where else.
They did a commercial on them. For American Express did.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
This
Yeah.
to me is if you were going to make your own cake, you hope it tastes like this.
yeah.
But if you're not a full-time baker,
Yum,
okay,
yum.
you deserve it. You're a really wonderful, wonderful person.
Aw.
You really have a beautiful, beautiful, kind, empathetic, special heart.
Aw.
And I'm so lucky that you are my husband and that we got to create our family together.
Aw.
I'm really blessed.
I love my wife
Oh,
and my girls.
okay. Come,
And this
come
big
give your
size
daddy
of-
a birthday wish. And hug.
Guys. Birthday wish.
Aw.
Yeah.
And you know what this
Yum.
big piece of cake reminds
Oh,
me
it
of?
looks so good.
Your grandmother.
Oh my god, she would die over this piece of cake.
Yeah, and all the frosting.
You guys want to share anything with your dad on his birthday?
Ooh, on the spot. You don't.
Yeah, privately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you,
Okay.
I get it. I get it.
All right, you guys. Thank you again. For
Love you
joining
guys.
us.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming
love you
to my
guys.
dad's
So many good
birthday.
deals today. That Wellis Air, you get $100 off. It is normally $4.99. You get that for $3.99.
And a new wrench.
The 5-piece supplement kit, it's $189.95. You get it home for $99, which gets you free shipping. And the 5-piece skincare kit, again, $219.96. You get it home for $99.99 with the free shipping. Get all the deals. It's wonderful. Thanks for being born,
Thanks,
honey. We love you.
guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a good
Bye.
weekend.
Bye.